hard to capture, extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifesting. The gods work like appliances, dealing in my psyche.
Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, bringing you guys another discussion for Boruto Naruto Next Generations. And for the anime only viewers, I am going to be talking spoilers in this video in regards to some of the stuff that happens in the Boruto manga. So I thank you for your support. Over 80% of the content on the channel is spoiler free. And with that being said, if you're still here, then I'm going to assume you're okay with me talking about spoilers. So one thing that's really become clear when we start talking about the Boruto manga, and in particular when it comes to the different Kara members, okay? Since the Boruto anime, when it does come off a hiatus, it's going to be focusing on Kara with the Kara actuation arc and just little different things they're doing behind the scenes, whether it be the outer members or the inner members. But one of the things that we've seen when it comes to these various members is that they're incredibly powerful. Like even somebody like Delta, who a lot of fans, in my opinion, wrongfully see Delta as being the weakest member of the group. Delta was able to swap hands with Hokage Naruto, and Naruto's in his QB chakra mode and Naruto's fighting her off. So I mean, it's one of those things where this isn't like QB chakra mode Naruto from the war arc that's fighting against Delta. This is adult Naruto who's had both halves of the QB for the last 16 years, and he has chakra from all 9 Biju. And if I'm not mistaken, in the Shikamaru Shinden novel, in that novel it's confirmed Naruto still has a small part of his Sage of Six Paths chakra, and somebody like Delta was able to push Naruto to use that level of power in his fight. So this is really telling when you have characters like this that are on the lower tail of the totem pole that can keep up with Naruto. And now that you've had Naruto and Sasuke versus Jigen, it really brings a lot of people to saying Sasuke needs to go see Tsunade and get his other arm that Tsunade made for him, and that would be something interesting to see. However, I don't think Sasuke is going for that arm. I don't think Sasuke is going to go to her and say, give me that Hashirama cell arm, let me get that. Sasuke can get wood release. Some people think that he could potentially awaken another Rinnegan in his eye. I don't necessarily think that's going to be the case, but let's save that for later. But I think that when Sasuke gets another arm, I'm going to step out on a limb here. I'm going to say when Sasuke gets another arm, I think that Sasuke's going to be getting something similar to what Katasuke is working on for Naruto. So when you get to the part just before the Owl arc, okay, you have Naruto and Boruto, they're training, and Boruto is getting really pissed off because Naruto uses a scientific ninja weapon tool arm that is specifically made for Naruto. And now that we've seen how all of a sudden this scientific ninja weapons tech is being beefed up and Katasuke could potentially be joining Konoha due to all the information that he's given them about the Otsutsuki clan, about Jigen, about all the different things he's done to the Kara members, I definitely think that if you have Amado working alongside Katasuke, maybe even Tsunade, they'll be able to make the perfect ninja weapon tool arm for somebody like Naruto and Sasuke to use. And I think that if you give Sasuke this arm, I think that you could see a scenario where that scientific ninja weapon tool arm that you give Sasuke gives him an incredible boost, much in the same way that you got the boost with somebody like, say, Delta or Boro or even Kawaki, because as we know, all the members of Kara, they were originally human and they had their bodies modified. If you look at the jump, of what a normal human being can do, and then you look at what these cyborgs have been able to do, to where they're pushing these super powerful levels of power, where Boruto has to transform into an Otsutsuki form transformation in order to effectively take down Boro, because even after they destroyed his core, Boro was still rampaging. He was still very powerful, and it took something like that to bring down that guy. So when you look at that, it stands to reason that if Sasuke gets that arm, Sasuke's gonna get a major boost, because the one thing that we've seen from the fight with Jigen is that Naruto and Sasuke, as they are now, they cannot hope to stand against Jigen or Isshikiki Otsutsuki once Isshiki gets a hold of the true vessel that he needs to bring out his true power. They cannot defeat him. Now, I know in the manga chapter, Amado, according to the spoilers, has a way to kill an Otsutsuki, but the problem is that, one, we don't know if it's necessarily going to be a one-shot thing where it can actually work, and then the other thing is we have a strong suspicion that they're building towards some type of Otsutsuki clan invasion. We know that that is something that it feels like they're building up to us, okay? So when you look at that possibility of having to face that many people, it really stands to reason that they need this power up. And so to put this in a perspective, right? Like when you look at these cyborgs, it really feels like one of the things that you're getting is that they're blending the aspects of ninjutsu and science together, where the two previous generations are going to bridge towards one another. It feels like that's the thing that Kodachi is going for. So it's gonna be interesting to see if somebody like Sasuke, who's been open to the scientific ninja weapons tools in the past, whether it be in the Ao arc of the Boruto manga or in the Sasuke Shinden novel, where Sasuke's telling Boruto, like, look, like ninja weapons tools, they're not necessarily bad, dude. Like, it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting to see if Sasuke be the first one to take that next step and fully embrace it, because Naruto's tested it out. But if I'm not reading it incorrectly, Naruto isn't walking around with that scientific ninja weapon tool arm 24/7. It's still being worked on. So I mean, this is gonna be interesting to see if Sasuke is the first one to use it in actual battle. That's gonna be very interesting. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys want Sasuke to have a scientific ninja weapon tool arm that works perfectly with his body, or do you guys want him to get a Hashirama cell arm that Tsunade made for him in Naruto chapter 699? Let me know which one you guys want and why down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching only to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.